Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we're finna react to the homie Amir. Hey, man, make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie channel, man. Run the likes up, the views, come subscribers up, none of that good stuff. You already know they show that love over here. We're gonna show that love right back. Without further ado, man, let's get right into this. This is trash albums by female rappers. He been saying that he was gonna make a video like this for a while now. Talking bad about the women that be making the rap musics and stuff like that. Trash albums by female rappers, trash albums off rip, like Nicki Minaj, like what's like Nicki Minaj first 3 albums? Ass, all ass, straight ass. Throw them all in the trash, bro. Throw them all in the trash.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Throw all 3 Nicki Minaj albums in the trash. Who else? Who else was trash? Female rappers. Female rappers. I can't think of any because I don't listen to trash female artists. I'm pretty sure he gonna probably throw Trina on there because Trina don't really got. Let's be real, bro. Trina is a baddie, but that's the only thing. She's a baddie. She's not really that great of a rapper. Let's be real. Let's be real, fellas. Let's be real. We only like Trina because she was talking nasty on that one song with Trick Daddy and them. You know, Nan. She said she said she could suck a dick while another bitch eat the clit. We've been in love with her ass ever since. We've been like, where you been all my life?
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying.
Freak man, yeah, that's me. Eat the cat from the back, yeah, that's me. Left the bitch on her panties, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Freak man, yeah, that's me. Eat the cat from the back, yeah, that's me. Left the bitch on her panties, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean? Get your freaky ass on. You know you freaky. On my dead grandma, and you can see me about it. Don't come over here with this, that freaky ass, sick ass shit, your little freaky ass. Freaky bitch.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
But anyways, though, yeah, I can't really think of none because I don't listen to trash female artists. I don't listen to trash female artists. I don't have a big interest in female artists like that unless they like truly like interesting to me. Like Doja Cat had to grow on me. I knew Cardi B since her Instagram days. I've been following Cardi B since like what 2013 on Instagram, when she was funny as fuck on Instagram. So I've been knew about Cardi B. Her mixtapes wasn't the best, but when she dropped that Invasion of Privacy, that shit was, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was heat. She was heat. She won that Grammy for a reason. Listen, R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle, but dog, she won that Grammy for a reason, dog. If I went back into 2018 and I put a gun to your head and said, name 5 songs off of Victory Lap, I guarantee you wouldn't have a fucking, you would, I guarantee you would probably look up in the sky and say, just go on ahead and pull the trigger, big bro. I can't even lie to you, bro. Just go ahead and pull the trigger, bro.
Done.
I'm just saying, bro. So stop it. Stop the cap. Don't get me wrong. Victory Lap is fire. I'm not saying that Victory Lap is trash. No, Victory Lap is fucking fire. If you listen to that shit is fucking heat. I understand why niggas say, oh man, that's a fire ass album, but 2018 Cardi B, she was running that year, bro. Fuck out of here. But I like I said, albums, yeah, it comes to female rappers, I don't listen to them like that. I'm not interested in female rappers like that. Like the Remy Ma's, the Shaunas, the fucking The fucking who else? Shit, I wasn't even interested in Nicki Minaj. I didn't get the hype around Nicki Minaj. I just looked at her like she's just a little Kim clone. I ain't interested in that. You got the Trinas, the Kayas, the Rashidas, the Brooke Valentines, the fucking I'm not interested in female rappers like that, bro. Missy Elliott Missy Elliott had them hits, bro. That was one of the reasons why Missy Elliott had them hits, bro. Missy Elliott had them hits, bro, and she was just cold with it. Like Missy Elliott is a legend, bro. But other than that, though, aside from Missy Elliott, Cardi B, I can't say I've listened to any female artists' albums. I've listened to Lil' Kim first album, her debut album. I listened to that. That shit was alright. It wasn't the best, but it was alright. It's not bad. It's decent. Like 6.5 out of 10, but it's alright.
Alright, so boom. We back with another hit. Can't stop, won't quit. Trash albums from female rappers. It's finally time for somebody out there to disrespect these female rappers. And I guess I gotta be the one to do it because one of my life mottos is we don't love these hoes. We put money above these hoes. I'm playing. But for this video, I'm going to be talking about mixtapes or albums from female artists that I think flat out suck or they're just very mid. They're average, they're forgettable, and overall, I don't think a person is missing out on much by not listening to them. Don't worry, I will make a best album by female rappers video too, but as of now, for this video, man, all of the women out there that are savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, they're about to be mad at me for this first entry, but hey man, I don't care. This mixtape is not that good. Let's get started.
Hey, and I'm still running through the mall with your motherfucking daddy.
I remember having to listen to this damn mixtape and all of Megan's other projects right after I got out of the hospital. In February 2023, I ended up in the hospital from a snowboarding accident I had. And yes, I said snowboarding. Man, I thought I was white. I was trying to live.
Hey, what the hell you doing? Snowboard. Man, see, this is what happens when you mess with that snow. We try to tell you, brother, stop messing with that goddamn snow. You see what happens? You see what happens, black people? You see what happens when you try to live like you got the mayonnaise in your system? You ain't got the mayonnaise in your system. You season your food. You've been eating seasoned food your whole life. You don't have mayonnaise in you have Miracle Whip. Okay? You have Miracle Whip. You don't have seasoning, bro. You don't have the mayonnaise, bro. Stop with that. You can't do that, bro.
They put on your sandwich.
Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
You see what happens? You end up like a mirror. You end up like a mirror. That's what happens. That's what happens. You end up like a mirror. You out here trying to be cool with the whites. You out here trying to get that mayonnaise in your system, and you end up in the hospital.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Some of them going to sleep. For God!
Live like Larry and ended up getting hospitalized. But that was around the time I was working on my worst songs, best songs video on Megan. And do you know how that feels to get out of the hospital after a week and a half and you gotta listen to Megan Thee Stallion of all people? Especially this weak ass mixtape? For Megan's discography, I've actually heard every single project she has. Some of them I sat down and fully listened to, like Sugar and Good News, When I Ride It Like a Rodeo. And other ones I just casually heard them, but I haven't like fully paid attention to the whole album, like Something for the Heidi's and Megan. Going off of all of the projects by Megan that I've heard and listened to, the number one problem she has is, yes, the subject matter gets ridiculously repetitive. I have sat down and intently paid attention to the lyrics of over 75 songs from her. Megan most definitely only talks about her pussy, ass, how she's a pimp, she only messes with a certain type of dude, her drinking Patron or Hennessy, all of that. It's so repetitive that sometimes you will check out of a Megan record just off the topic alone. Although she can switch flows effortlessly, her attitude is infectious, she has good breath control, she has good head game for what I've heard, Sometimes, as soon as you hear the opening line of one of her tracks, it's like, oh shit, here we go again. Another song about sucking dick, huh? At the end of the day, this is music, so it comes down to the enjoyability of it. Is this something that you like to return to? How good does it sound to you? And overall, In the Snow is just not that tape for me. I like 2 songs. I like 2 songs on the whole tape. The other 8, one of them is like, it's actually good. I just personally don't rock with it. One of them is damn near ass. And the other 6 are just alright. This entire mixtape I can sum up with one sentence. Megan's rapping is mostly fine, but the songs don't hit for me. Let's get the overtly sexual songs out of the way. Big Old Freak, Cognac Queen, and Freak Nasty. I say overtly sexual because every song on this tape has multiple sexual bars on it, but these are the tracks where she's super in your face with it. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but again, it gets repetitive rather quickly. Big Old Freak is Megan's very first charting single, so congratulations for that. But the only thing I will give it is the I'll Be Sure sample and the melodic chorus where she goes, baby, let me rub on ya.
Sir, that is not I'll Be Sure. That is immature. What the hell you talking about? That's Marcus Houston and them when he was younger. Sir. That is not I'll Be Sure, bro. That is, sir, that is immature. Do I need to play the immature song for you, sir? What are we talking about here?
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop de do.
I'm just saying, bro. That's not I'll Be Sure. That's immature with Marcus Houston and when they was little.
Outside of those 2 positives, bro, this is the 7th song on the tape, and off the rip, she starts with sexual bars like, big old freak, big booty, big old treat. I'ma make him wait for the pussy. Hit it till he big old skeet.
Right on that dick, I'm like, hey, usually I like to fuck. But tonight we gon' make love cause you play.
Those 2 set of lyrics I've already showed is all you need to know. It's a nice track, it's whatever, but I think it's a song that you would like more if this was one of the first songs you heard from Megan.
Facts.
But if you've heard it after hearing several other tracks and then you found this, you would realize that it's the beat and the sample that carries it. Freak Nasty, same old stuff. You know I didn't come, boy, if you had to ask me.
I didn't like this song. Yeah, this one of the ones you could throw in the trash. I didn't like this one.
Try.
And plus, she used a beat that T Grizzly used. And T Grizzly did a way better job with that beat than she did.
Try.
This is one of the more sexually vulgar songs on the tape too. She says everything from she want that fancy head, she wants you to wear a beret while giving her some, money makes me come, yada yada yada. Again, this song is very, very much carried by the beat.
Hey, pussy wet, diamonds on my neck. I'm a hot girl, so
Yeah, T Grizzly did a better job with this song.
This is where the liquor talk comes into play. She does for the 2 millionth time talk about how she got that super grip, that supernova, that whoa nah 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 nah. I didn't make up that onomatopoeia. She actually said that herself. Niggas slurp her up like they drinking water. Now I said how I only like 2 songs on the whole tape. Cognac Queen is one of them, man. Cognac Queen, I'm lit. Hen dog, hen dog, hen dog, hen dog. This song works for me because there's a way more melodic approach throughout it. Drink, I've been drinking. I hit you up when I'm faded. I know you're tired of me playing. Call you back to back, call you back until you call me back, baby. Like, bro, that's so hard, bro. I don't care.
I don't like this song. I hate this song.
Yeah, Cognac Queen.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate this song.
When she scales back the sexualness a tad bit on some tracks, it opens up another big problem with this project. Megan's bars weren't that strong in a lot of instances. This girl was saying stuff where dead ass, I don't think she was even trying, and she was just saying nonsense. I told that nigga eat this pussy like your mama made it. That's strange as hell. Like, I get it, like it's your mama's cookie.
Shut up, bitch.
That's what I would have told her. If any woman would have told me some shit like that.
Shut up, bitch.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
That ain't it, bruh. That ain't it. That would make me want to drop kick a hoe. Like, what?
Stupid bitch. Why?
disgusting. But that's so weird to say. Eat this pussy like it's your mama's cooking. That would be such a turnoff.
Bitch, I will put you to sleep, no pajamas. I will flip out in this bitch like a sandal.
Bitch, I will put you to sleep, no pajamas. I will flip out in this bitch like a sandal. Ooh, how threatening. And then she had the nerve to do the hand motion in the video. I will flip out in this bitch like a sandal. Like, girl, you ain't scaring nobody with that. To end this entry off, I do want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion's worst song of all time because it is on this tape. Really quick, some other records like Make a Bag with Moneybagg Yo is an outrageously basic flexing record. Good At, tell me where it's good at, is a decent track, and that's actually the second song that I enjoy because like I said, I only like 2 songs on the whole tape. Cognac Queen and Good At was the 2 I was talking about. Never is a not for me tier track. Like, it actually has a strong case for being the best song on the project, but me personally, I don't really care for it. But of all the Megan tracks I have ever listened to, her #1 worst song of all time is the final song on this tape, and that's Cocky AF. I honestly think Megan had Soulja Boy ghostwrite these rhymes for her because these bars were like middle school lunch table levels of basic. He heard I'm Creole, he think I know voodoo. Bitch, I will twist your ass up like a noodle. I will twist you up like a noodle. Wow. Your niggas suck it like a Capri Sun. I got the moves like a damn kangaroo. Foot in they ass cause these bitches my shoes. This girl said, I got the moves like a kangaroo. This is the mixtape that y'all be trying to tell people they sleeping on? I'm on top of these bitches' heads like a roof. I only sweat when I go exercise. You cannot touch me, so don't even try. Bitch, I will pull up and pop you like pie. Popeye. I'll pop you like Popeye. On top of that, the beat to Cocky AF sounds like somebody is shitting on themselves. I would still grade Tina Snow a C, but it's a low C. It's damn near a C-. From the repetitive subject matter to a handful of weak bars to some songs just simply not hitting for real, I honestly think people aren't missing out on anything if they never hear this mixtape. Every single one of y'all out there that has this as Megan Thee Stallion's best project, I will never agree with y'all. And if this is her best project, that shows how weak her catalog is.
I got the moves like a damn kangaroo. Foot in they air cause these bitches my shoes. Hey, who can do it better?
Simple question. Does anybody listen to the Lady of Rage outside of her song Afro Puffs?
I rock rough and stuff.
Where my Afro Puffs?
I didn't think so. Y'all don't listen to this woman. Afro Puffs is her best song and it's not even on.
My mom used to have this shit, but like other than that, like nah. Like I didn't really listen to it like that. My mom used to listen to it though. She thought it was I remember it though. I remember listening to it. It was like I forgot the name of the song, but I think it was one song with Snoop I like on there. But aside from that, nah, not really.
This album. Now, unfortunately, I have listened to her music. She only has 2 projects, and one of them is this album right here, Necessary Roughness. Now, according to history, this album got hella pushback. It was supposed to be released in 93 or 94, around the time the Chronic and Doggy Style albums came out. In the meantime, Baby D would appear on other Death Row artist albums, and she would appear on soundtracks for various films. But her album got put on the shelf for so long that it ended up not releasing until 1997.
The time
It didn't get released because they signed Tupac. At first, they was gonna release it, but then they pushed it back for the Dog Pound because Snoop was at the top of his game. Then they was finna get ready to do it, but then the Tupac thing happened, and then once they got Pac, they was like, psh, you still on the label? Oh, damn, we forgot about you.
that I was told that I was going to be put out, I guess it was the politics of the game, that I wasn't put out in that time. So when my album did come out, the dynasty was crumbling. Pac was assassinated, Suge was in jail, Dre left, Snoop was unhappy, he was leaving, and here I am, and they're trying to push my album. But these elements that were here when everybody, the Chronic, Doggy Style, Dog Food, everybody was a part of that. And then when it was my turn, it was nobody there.
If you ask me, this album should have been pushed back indefinitely because this is hands down one of the weakest rap albums I've ever listened to. And the simplest reason is because of this. Lady of Rage is somebody where on a lot of her records, she just tries too hard to be a lyricist to me. Her choice of lyrics and how she flows, her attitudes, it comes off like, actually, let me.
Well, to be fair, it was the 90s. Back then, that's that was the main point of being a rapper back then. Like, you had to be a lyricist. To be fair, she was in an era where you had to be a lyricist. Not like today where you can bullshit. Where you could bullshit and just be melodic. So, like, I understand where you're coming from, but understand the era that she came in, bruh.
Say this on full camera. The way that she raps on this album, she sounds like a girl that got bullied for wanting to be a rapper. Like, y'all know those misogynistic dudes that look at women and go, a rapper? Bitch, you ain't no rapper. You a girl. Girls can't rap. The way she raps feels like she's heard that numerous times. So now she just tries her absolute hardest to prove everyone wrong and go, I'm going to show them that I can rap. I ain't nobody to be messed with.
You're definitely one of the most lyricists.
I agree.
Females.
I agree.
Out of, like, do you agree?
I agree.
Oh,
yes.
Nearly every song, every verse on this album is her asserting her dominance. Like, ain't nobody mess with me or my crew. You bitches ain't safe, niggas. I'm talking to y'all too. Hey, hold on. That was hard. That was hard. that was hard right there. Hey, but look, that little rhyme that I just came up with on the spot is better than every rhyme on this album. I actually came across an interview she did on the Punchline Academy where she explained she always wanted to be known as the rawest MC. I went into the studio with the mindset of, I want people to hear my lyrics and go, yo, did you hear what she just said? That was hard. And then, of course, as a female MC, I wanted to show that I can rap with or even better than the guys.
So, I consider myself a lyricist. So, I've always aspired to make people say, damn, did you hear what she said?
The wow factor.
The wow factor, exactly. So, and being a female MC, being able to compete amongst the guys and have that respect from the guys, that's something that I definitely love as being a part of hip-hop.
I wasn't surprised at all when I heard her say this because, yes, if you play this album, you can clearly tell that that's what she's going for. Let me show y'all some examples. A lot of these lyrics are either delivered in a pretentious way, like she's saying them like these are the rawest lyrics possible, and they're really not, or other times the wordplay just sucks.
The baddest with the fattest, lyrical apparatus, boost my status in cahoots with Gladys.
See, something like this is already what I mean. The delivery ruined it for me. The full line, she went, the baddest with the fattest lyrical apparatus, boost my status in cahoots with Gladys. Night is falling, for NCs are crawling, cause they're afraid to get down with my lyrical brawling. She even opened the second verse with this kind of delivery.
If your name was Hitler, I bet you couldn't get with this Riddler. You could cross your heart and still couldn't detain this full figure.
Now, if your name was Midlie, I bet you couldn't get with this Riddler. You could cross your heart and still couldn't detain this full figure. Hey, No Shorts is one of the worst songs on the album, bruh. Every verse has a whack-ass part to it. The third verse, she went, here I go, lyrical gang bang, breaking them down like dicky dang, dang. Now who rang? I got the whole shebang, the Lady of Rage and them dog pound gang studs. This song is ass, bruh. That song that I played when I first introduced the entry with those sexy ass R&B singers, that song is called Raw Deal. And that part that I played of them singing like, ain't no love in my man, shoo-wop, shoo-wop. That is the first 10 seconds of the song, and it immediately goes downhill after that. Those ladies also have their own singing outro, and they completely washed Rage on her own song. Rage is on here like, now I'm coming from cell block H and I won't hesitate to penetrate your skull plate with lyrical projectile. I think you better step, child. You're messing with the lady and I be a bad mama. Yo, shit so weak, I slay you with my bad grammar. You have to hear it for yourself. Like, this song is boring. The only thing I recommend is the sexy outro. If you want to play this song, skip to the final minute and a half, as that's the only enjoyable part. I could give several more examples, such as,
Cause I'm not to be fucked with. You can't touch this. The French I speak will spread you out like mustard. I'm luscious.
And
Damn, look at these wannabes that get broke down to the hands and knees with speed and ease. I can make them all free.
but I don't want this entry to be too long. Like I said, man, my issue with this album is that every track is her talking about, I'm a lyrical murderer, trying to make sure your core fans ain't never heard of you. And the subject matter gets repetitive very fast. Ain't nobody mess with me on the mic. I'll lyrically slaughter any fools that step out of order. Bro, there's even a point on this album where she talks about her pussy being lyrical.
I'm one tough cookie. Bet you bite the clip loaded with Liverpool on some Nick.
There's only 3 good songs on this album: Necessary Roughness, Some Shit, and Confessions. I actually do recommend those 3. Confessions is the best song on here, and part of it is because it's not about her being a lyrical murderer for the 15th millionth time. It's a deeply personal record about her suicidal thoughts and her telling God that even though she sinned a lot, she's still a good person at heart. I really don't like this album. A better project from Rage is her 2005 mixtape, VA to LA. If you want just one recommendation from there, listen to the opening song, I'm Coming. I'm Coming is better than damn near everything on Necessary Roughness.
Yeah, that's egg on your face. If you wasn't so
Oh,
ugly,
God.
I put my dick in your face.
Here we go. Let the slander begin. Let the slander begin, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck Nicki Minaj. Oh my God. Like I said, them first 3 albums, throw every single one in the garbage.
Try it.
Throw them in the trash.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Iggy Azalea would never. Iggy Azalea would never. Iggy Azalea would never. I don't care if Iggy Azalea, a white Australian that perpetrated as a black. She 10 times better than Nicki Minaj. She 10 times better than Nicki Minaj's first 3 albums, bro. Her perpetrating ass is 10 times better than Nicki Minaj in her first 3 albums, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Pink Friday Roman Reloaded has got to be one of the worst sequel albums of all time. I put sequel in quotation marks because, you know, it's not called Pink Friday 2. Nicki made another album many years later that was also trash called Pink Friday 2. Speaking of that, I don't know if I necessarily take artists' opinions seriously on their own music. Like, that's one of those music opinions I'm 50-50 on. I feel like whatever a person says about their own mixtape or album shouldn't affect how you feel about the project. But I bring that up to say this. Nicki herself actually once tweeted her ranking of all of her projects, and she even put Roman Reloaded in last place as her least favorite album. Some of y'all may try to be technical and say, well, she didn't say Roman Reloaded. She said the re-up version. That's different. Hey, bro, I don't care. All of this shit is ass. Plus, someone else even said, so we agree that Queen is in last place, right? And Nicki responded to them and said, not when Roman Reloaded is right there. So again, Nicki herself has said multiple times that this is her least favorite album. The people that was there for Nicki's rise know though, this is the album where it just felt like she went fully pop. She came up as a rapper on her New York tip, freestyling and spitting bars all throughout her mixtapes. And the reason I say felt like is because on her debut album, yeah, she clearly had songs that were more pop oriented, like Fly with Rihanna, Save Me, and Check It Out. But Roman Reloaded was just a moment. Half of the album songs are her rapping, but this album just felt like she had more fun making the dance pop records. Songs like Starships and Pound the Alarm is what helped shoot Nicki into superstardom. And unfortunately, that's the problem, because Starships and Pound the Alarm are 2 of the worst songs on the album. Starships is a song that, well, never mind the super loud production and the abrasiveness of it that can get very tiresome and makes you want to hear it multiple times. It's a record that I feel purposely doesn't really make any sense, and it's lyrically random as hell. Nicki was just so focused on making her own Katy Perry-esque, Lady Gaga-esque techno pop track, and I just want to be free and have fun. There's nothing wrong with making music to have fun, duh, but Starships is just not one of them ones. And again, considering that Nicki herself says that she doesn't even like this song and she regrets ever making it, I think that says a whole lot. She said tracks like Starships and Your Love, when she hears them, she just goes, ugh, why did I make that? To the people that like Starships, I'm sorry, this was never ever a good song to me, and it's probably the worst song on this album. Similarly, Pound the Alarm is another track that's just so loud and in your face to the point where it's annoying. The setting and the vibe you have to be in order for that song to fit the mood is so specific. I'll give her the come fill my glass out a little parts. That was good. But the entire rest of the song, pack it up. Come on a cone. Ugh, y'all Roman Zelensky lovers swear this song is hard. This chorus is hella obnoxious. My jewelry, my diamonds, my ice is so cold, it should come on a cone like ice cream. The delivery is so childish. Man, my ice is so cold, it should come on a cone.
Come on the cow, she come on the cow. Man, my ice is
Why? Don't even get me started on fucking I bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. That shit was ass too. Only Two Chains was probably like the only saving grace of that song. Other than that though, that shit was ass. I'm sorry, but Bees in the Trap was ass, bruh. Two Chains was the only saving grace of that song. Throw that shit in the trash as well, bruh.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Throw that shit in the trash as well. Bees in the Trap, that shit was garbage. I think she had another. Did she have a stupid hoe? Was a stupid hoe on here too? Oh hell no.
Try it.
You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe.
You should come on. She sounds stupid. Who the fuck talks like that?
One song on this album that's kinda underhated, like I never see it brought up as one of Nicki's weaker songs. Again, you can tell this is a track where Nicki was just doing random stuff, trying to get her own Lady Gaga like pop record, and that's the song Whip It.
Hey, you, jump in this ride. It's real nice and slippery inside.
It's just a sexual euphemism song of Nicki telling the dude how wet her vagina is and telling him it's real nice and slippery inside. Fine meaning, but bro, this sounds like Dance Revolution, Dave and Buster's arcade music, bro. It's so many vocal choices that I don't like on here. Please, my body, heal my body, boy, you make me go. Like, I can't believe y'all don't slander this song and y'all be letting this song slide. But I guess I'm the only person that dislikes it. Now, of course, I enjoy some songs. Like, there is 2 songs in particular that are guilty pleasures of mine. Like, realistically, these songs fucking suck. But I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy listening to them.
Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing.
Get out, Amir, get out. Get out, Amir. Amir, get out of here.
Is this your man? Whose man is this? Huh?
You my nigga, but still though.
Is this your man? Whose man is this? Huh?
Amir, get out of here, bro.
Big fella! Sit down, big fella!
Get the fuck out of here. Get this shit up out of here, dog. Like I said, 2 Chains is the only saving grace of this fucking song, bro. It's only 2 Chains, bro. He the only saving grace of this song. Throw the rest of this song in the garbage, bro.
100 motherfuckers can't tell me no.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Amir, get the fuck. I'm sorry, but Amir, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, now you fucked up.
Get out of here, bro. Nah, I'm not letting. Nah.
Done. Is this your man? Whose man is this? Huh?
Also, I'm not proud to announce that one song on here grew on me by replaying this album. I never thought the song was bad. It was always okay, but now it's more okay in a humorous sense to where I enjoy it.
I am your leader. Yes, I am your leader.
All right, Amir. You about to make me cut the goddamn video off. You about to make me cut this goddamn video off, bro. You about to make me cut this video off, bro.
Fuck out of here, nigga! All right. What the fuck wrong with you, boy?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Nah, get out. That shit is trash. Everything about this album is trash. 0 out of 10, bro. 0 out of fucking 10, bro. 0 out of fucking 10, bro. You out here putting up J.Cole stats right now. You out here putting up J.Cole stats, Amir. I'm telling you right now. You putting up J.Cole stats, my nigga.
No, nigga. No. 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 Nigga. No.
No, you not a believer. Suck a big dick.
Yeah, looking at this track list, there's deadass only 4 good songs on this whole album to me. Roman Holiday, take your medication, Roman, take a short vacation, Roman. Champion's the best song on the album, by the way. Right by My Side, and then Gone Short with Beanie Man. Every other song on here, it either flat out sucks or it just makes me go, yeah, that song is alright. Such as Hove Lane, Beautiful Sinner, and Roman Reloaded with Lil Wayne. All 3 of those songs can go. Skips. Some of the pop-oriented records do work and they're decent, such as Marilyn Monroe, Automatic, I Can't Control the Way I'm Moving My Head, and Fireburn. Fireburn, baby. But there are so many ridiculous moments on the album to where by the time you get to the positive moments, they don't make up for it at all. I have never in my life seen someone say that Pink Friday Roman Reloaded is a better album than the original Pink Friday. I've never heard that. If any of y'all comment on this video and y'all use the little hand raising emoji and go, I think Roman Reloaded is better than Pink Friday, I'm going to respond to you and say, no you don't. Stop lying.
Yeah, I fucked a couple niggas, pull a couple tricks.
This is what I was talking about. This is not the best, but that goddamn one song had the hood and the chokehold. The hoes was going to this one song off this fucking mixtape. What was it called again? I forgot what it was called. It's coming back to me, but I don't. Hold on, it's coming back to me. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. Ran down on the bitch twice. Fuck with me. Bro, that shit had the hood and the choke. Bitches was really singing that song. That shit, the song was stupid as fuck, but the hoes was going crazy to it. Ran down on that bitch twice.
Bust a couple splits, sucked a couple dicks.
I originally had this mixtape saved to be roasted in another video, but hey, it fits here too. Mrs. Stefan Diggs is gonna get this work one way or another. Let me start by saying I like the idea of this mixtape. It's really authentic to who Cardi was at the time. Strip club lifestyle, I'm a hoe, I'm a thought, I smash niggas for money, drug niggas for money. You not getting this pussy for free. I have no issue with the subject matter. It's the execution that makes me go, I tried to endorse these strippers, but y'all really not helping y'all case. Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1 is easily Cardi B's worst project. Volume 2, Invasion of Privacy, and Am I the Drama are all better than this. It's only 9 songs. Let me start by talking about track 2, On Fleek. I completely forgot that the word fleek was even a slang term. I have not heard someone say this in forever. The whole track is her bragging about how stylish she is. She can shut down any function she pulls up to. She got attitude. She got icy diamonds, blah, blah, blah. But there are multiple times on here where the voice she decided to use just sucks the enjoyment out of it. She raps like she just learned how to rap the week before recording this.
I swear to God, I don't see him. I'm high up in the hills like the weekend.
Her delivery sounding so beginner level also applies to the song Forever, which references her iconic meme.
You know what? A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
Cardi's voice when she's trying to be threatening has the complete opposite effect. She sounds unthreatening. It sounds like, I pull up on the check, nothing less, that's all I do. 10 bands, 50 bands, ain't nothing new. I see some people who still worried about my revenue. I'm eating good, you wish you could, don't worry about my food.
You run your mouth, I'm popping out, now it's on sight. You gon' be just like my pussy, hella tight.
What's poppin'? I'll give credit to this song. The hook does sound nice and it really does create a strip club vibe. I need all my money makers, bring that cash out. I need all the scamming niggas, bring that cash out.
Bring that cash out, don't you see these big ass tits in this ass out?
But that damn verse, man, I know Cardi can't do nothing about this really, but dear gosh, this woman's voice can get on your nerves sometimes. And it makes her record sound very basic and beginner level. Like, Cardi has the attitude and the confidence to be a rapper, but sometimes when she opens her mouth, she makes herself sound like such a newbie.
I need like 20K right now. I need like 50K right now.
Some other mid songs that just bring the mixtape down instead of helping it are Lit Thought, where yes, she proclaims herself to be a lit thought, calling her ops lame, broke. She'll put red bottoms to the face of anyone that steps to her. Another mid-track is the final song on the tape, Sauce Niggas. Cardi describes a sauce nigga as a pussy dude that can't handle rejection. I'll tell a guy, I don't cook, I don't clean, I'm not gonna be a good mother to your children, I don't care about meeting your mother, and these dudes still wanna talk to me and be around me all the time. Like, damn dude, are you that desperate for my attention? You a sauce nigga. I actually like the meaning, but the song is boring.
I don't do no sauce, niggas, bitch. Pop a pill, I abort niggas.
I only enjoyed 3 songs on this whole mixtape. 2 of them are Trust Issues and 10 Trick Commandments. The latter involves Cardi telling you the rules on what to do when you messing with a man that got money, which just means get all the money you can out of him without smashing him, which I am a strong advocate for. I tell women all the time, if you're not getting money out of a man, then what is you talking to him for? But before I say what the 3rd song I liked was, I gotta talk about the worst song on the whole tape, and that's Selfish. Selfish follows after a skit of a man being abusive because his woman likes to be a dancer at the club. So he pulls the whole, I bet you be letting them niggas touch all on your ass, huh? He's mad, insecure, controlling. Cardi then uses the song Selfish to speak about this relationship dynamic as a whole. All this love I gave to you and you still hurt me and do me wrong, so it's time for me to focus on myself. Put myself first instead of dealing with someone that's going to hurt my heart. The problem is that Selfish is a song that's very vague and empty. Of course, she doesn't have to name drop anyone, but this song could have benefited from being a real storytelling song where she went into detail like, the life that I live is not all glitz and glamour. You know, dating is hard. Every dude I get with meets me in the club and then turns around and get mad that I work in the club.
Hey, look, when you gonna quit working at that dumbass club? So I'm telling you, I'm getting fed up with this.
Oh, was it a dumbass club when I met you there?
This song would have been good if one verse she talks about an incident with one boyfriend, another verse where she tells a specific story about another issue with a different boyfriend, something like that. But that's not the case. This song is so underwritten. It doesn't feel like a personal anecdote from Cardi. Instead, this song just feels like she just told herself, you know what? I'm gonna make one of those deep emotional songs one day. And this is what we got as the result.
It was early Cardi, bruh. It was clear, bruh. She wasn't meant for it. It was clear. It was clear back then. Like, she not the best, but there's potential. That's the one thing I will say. She not the best, but there's potential. Let's just say she came a long way from this mixtape. A long fucking way from this mixtape. Cause by God, this shit was terrible when I first heard it for the first time. But nigga, that ran down on the bitch. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hated that song at first, but then it grew on me. I don't know why. That fucking song grew on me. Ran down on a bitch twice. Fuck with me, we go. That shit go, and that shit still go hard in the paint, bro. I don't care what anybody say, bro. Ran down on a bitch twice. That shit still go hard in the paint today, bro. That shit still definitely gets a rotational play every now and again. That shit still get a rotational play, but other than that, though, nah, you can throw the rest of this album away. I ain't like nothing else from this album but that song. Every other song on this album, on this mixtape, ass.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Trash!
On top of the fact that there's somebody named Josh X that takes up the whole middle half of the song. There's seriously a whole minute and 40 seconds straight where you don't even hear Cardi B's voice. It's just Josh for a long period of time. So that's another thing that takes away from Cardi's personal connection to the topic. She feels like a feature on a Josh X song.
He's selfish.
And now my favorite song on the mixtape, bro. I hated this song when I first heard it 4 or 5 years ago. But it grew on me heavy, and I think it's the best song on the tape now. And that's the EDM track, I Gotta Hurt You. And yes, you heard me say it's an EDM track. At first, I thought Cardi B making an EDM track was one of the most random things in mankind. But listening to it in 2025, I was like, hey, hold on. Hold on, bro. This song is actually hella good.
Nah, this
song is right after Selfish, and it's Cardi talking about her strong desire to do a man dirty in a relationship. She says, I don't know if I'm traumatized from past dudes or if I'm just crazy as hell, but I just really want to hurt you before you get the chance to hurt me. Crazy topic, right? But where my affection of this song comes from is that my favorite video game of all time is Jet Set Radio Future. I can totally imagine this song by Cardi B being on that soundtrack. The nightclub vibes this song has would fit perfectly.
I wanna hurt you.
In my honest opinion, I Gotta Hurt You is the only good song on this tape. Selfish just straight up sucks, and then every other track just makes me go, it's alright. Cardi B made music that fit her personality and fit her lifestyle, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to hear a tape full of alright songs. We want some bangers, and in my opinion, there's really not any bangers on this whole tape.
Let the slander begin. Let the fucking slander begin. Oh my God. Let the slander. The slander. Let it begin, ladies and gentlemen. No, that ain't the one I'm supposed to be playing. That ain't the one I'm supposed to be playing. Where the other one at? Let the slander begin. Let this God damn it, why stop doing that shit?
I don't think that the Koi album is even this woman's worst project. As someone who has listened to all of her music, I will say her worst project overall is her EP Lemon Cars. But since that's just a 6-song EP, for her I wanted to talk about a full-length album instead. I believe that Coi Leray peaked in 2020. All of her best music came out during and before that year. But starting in 2021, everything went downhill for this. No More Parties for Lil Durk was mid. Twin in them, mid. That's my twin in them. And of course, worst of all was that damn XXL Cypher performance. Would y'all believe that Coi was still defending this nonsense 2 years later? She did an interview with Angie Martinez in November 2023, and Angie asked her, how does the hate comments about your music affect you? And Coi was like, hell, I don't even know. If you look at my XXL freestyle, I was just doing me and having fun. To this day, I don't know why I got so much hate for that.
Even my XXL freestyle. Like when I did my XXL freestyle, I got shitted on for that. And I was really being me. I didn't think there was nothing. Still to this day, I didn't think there was nothing wrong with it. But people felt how they felt. Yeah. And they like, yo, you're the worst.
This is insanely sad that this woman went up there and spit that garbage ass, see, oh, I love it when he say my name, yeah. And then gonna turn around and say, I don't know why y'all don't like it. Now, I could easily put the Trendsetter album in this spot instead, or both of them as a dual entry, but both projects are very mid, so I'll save the Trendsetter slander for another video. Let's start by saying this about Coi. The opening song, Bitch Girl, that samples Daryl Hall and John Oates, is the best song on the album.
It's a bitch girl, but it's gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway.
Not only is the use of the sample great, but the more rock-heavy production that Coi raps over is hard as hell. I like how she juxtaposes the meaning of the original song. The original discusses someone who just inherited daddy's money and they don't have any worries in life because they can always rely on their father's bread to bail them out of anything. Coi speaks from the opposite, saying, no, I've actually worked hard for a lot of shit that I have. My father didn't just give me anything. Speaking of samples, that's the #1 reason people hate this project. People say that this should have been called Samples the Album because half of the songs on here have very obvious old school hits that Coi interpolated. And people don't have a problem inherently with a sample heavy album, it's the execution of it. People have issues with Coi's singer ability, she has weak bars, and the only enjoyment that does come from some of these records comes from the beat or the sampled harmonies, not from anything that Leray is doing herself. Now, I say this is why other people hated the album, not why I didn't like it. There was not one song on here that made me go, how dare you sample such and such and you make this nonsense, they would be ashamed of you. I don't care about any of that. And in order to show y'all how I don't care, I think the second best song on the album is the Leslie Gore sample, My Body. B-O-D-Y, I know you wanna taste my body. Fuck is y'all talking about, man? I don't care how many people DM me saying, Man, you just saying that song fire because you trying to hit. No, I think it's legit a really good song. There are only 3 good songs on this whole album. The third good song, I don't like the drill production that plays during the verses. The verses take me out of the whole track. But when the chorus is playing, this song is hard. It sounds like Bring It On cheerleading music.
Get loud, shake it from your waist down. Shake it, shake it. Get loud, twerk it, flip it, rotate now.
Other than My Body, Bitch Girl, and Get Loud, the whole rest of this album, no hits. Although there may not be any trash on here, every single one of these other 13 songs is just okay. Some of these okay songs, I like them. I'll let them play, but they're not hard-hitting songs to me. I don't hear any of these songs and go, man, Corey was in her bag when she made this. Come and Go and Bitch I Got Bops are decent. Man's World, Corey is hella carried by the James Brown sample and the production. But lyrically, I don't think that song is strong at all. In that same Angie Martinez video, she said that song was about her father Benzino, but I feel like you wouldn't know that unless you watch that video, because the song doesn't really give that away. Players, nominated for a Grammy, top 10 on Billboard, sure. The song is cool, nothing great, but I guess it is the most mainstream appealing song here. Black Rose, apparently this was on the soundtrack of Bad Guys 2. This is one of those tracks that's weird because of who it's coming from. Don't get me wrong, the track sounds nice. It's a chaotic, anthemic song about Corey and her crew wanting to rebel and cause a ruckus against people trying to hold them down. This being a Coi Leray song is just a big what the frick. But let's get into the tracks that I
that actually don't sound that bad.
actively dislike, and there's a lot of them. There's a point on this album where there's 6 songs in a row that I don't rock with, and it starts with the song Fuck It, which I think is the second worst song on the album. I have no problems with Daft Punk, but this song samples their track Technologic. The creative choice behind this song is a big no-no. That fuck it, feel it, zip unzip it, fuck it, feel it, zip unzip it, rip it, snap it, work it is irritating as hell.
Feel it, unzip it, fuck it, feel it, unzip it, work it, pay it.
Spend It with the GOAT, Saucy Santana. I wish I could like this song, but pack it up, man. It's a Vogue modeling type dance record, similar to Megan Thee Stallion's I'm Her song. But the only thing I enjoy here was the beat change in the last 35 seconds. All before that, keep it. I have no qualms with Santana's lifestyle, but hearing this big grown ass man say, Kitty so good, the boys wanna taste, bad, bougie, hood, juicy. I'm like, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Plus, his verse was only 8 lines long, so I don't think Santana even cared to do this anyway.
Damn.
Kitty so good, the boys wanna taste, bad, bougie, hood, juicy.
Don't chat me up with Gigs. Because I don't like London rappers, Gigs is automatically disqualified from getting any praise from me. As soon as I heard, it's lit and I'm letting the fuse, I said, GG's, gotta go. Gigs, gotta go. It doesn't help that Corey was doing these Playgirl Cardi London accent ad-libs where instead of saying or what, she was saying of what. This song is going in the skip tier too.
Are you pulling up or what? Are you gonna bring that stuff?
Another
That
bottom
shit
3
is
song on the
fucking
album,
trash,
this sounded
dog.
like
Get
a
the fuck off
trendsetter
the
throwaway to
airwaves.
me. It's the song Run It Up. She released this week's song as a single too. Run It Up is one of the tracks where it's just one part that sounds really good. One part is dope, but the track as a collective whole, there's nothing special about it. And the best sounding part is the run it up, 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 ooh.
Yeah, run it up, 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 ooh.
They was really playing this on the radio. I said, if y'all don't turn this bullshit off, what the fuck is this?
Try.
I remember them playing this on the radio heavily. I was like, bro, ain't no way y'all playing this, bro. Between this song and the My Best Friend, that, oh my God, I used to ride in the car in complete silence. I swear to God, bro. I used to ride in the car in complete fucking silence because of this bullshit. I was dealing with a shorty around that time. She was like, you ain't gonna turn the radio on? Ain't nothing on the play. Turned it on immediately. My best friend, and it's my flaw. I left her at the restaurant. No, I'm just playing. I didn't leave her at the restaurant. I didn't leave her at the restaurant, but I definitely didn't talk to her after that. was like, oh, you a Coi Leray fan? Yeah, I can't talk to you no more.
I promise you, there is nothing else to this song outside of that. Now, the worst song on the whole album is No Angels with Lola Crook. This might be top 3 worst Coi Leray songs, period. This song is all over the damn place. It's supposed to be about how people aren't truly there for you in this world. People will break promises and not truly be there for you like they say they would. The problem is that the girls barely discuss this, and most of the lyrics they could have said on any other song. The worst time this happens is on the hook. That's that stick, that yeah, that know you keep it with me. That's that lick right there. He gonna hit it from the back like he missed me. Ooh, what does a dude hitting you from the back have to do with anything? Coi started on topic in her verse saying, I'm still trying to love my dad, so loving a nigga can be hard. I got a hole in my heart, that's why I keep my distance from other people. Loving someone is hard for me to do. Right after, the rest of her verse is a bunch of random stuff like, you gonna do whatever my gun tells you to do. Free all the killers that's locked up, except for the snitches. I like all my niggas to get attacked.
And that's the biggest problem with Coi Leray. It's like 1 minute, it's like, okay, you stand on topic with the song, then it just goes to pure fucking randomness. And niggas eat that shit up. It's like, bro, it's like, are y'all really listening to this shit? It's like 1 minute, it's like, okay, we on course. Then it just goes into pure randomness. That's just the biggest problem with Coi Leray. That's why Ice Spice would never. That's all I'm gonna say. Ice Spice would never.
After we smash. Thanks to my song players, I went #1 on these bitches. I be hearing these songs like, bro, what does this have to do with anything? This verse went from being on topic to just instantly saying random stuff throughout the rest of the verse. And then Lola Crook, she had one line that was on topic where she advises you to watch who you break bread with.
I don't listen to this person, so I don't know who that is.
Watch who you break bread for the cheddar. They never back down because they live in the cellar. But everything else Crook says is, my legacy will never die. You know I'm from New York. I'ma run it up like I'm 50 Cent. I don't live in my feelings like these other bitches. No Angels is not a trash record, but it's like, did y'all even attempt to stay on topic? There was no point of y'all introducing a theme because from the verses to the chorus, neither one of y'all even followed it. I purposely didn't mention every single song on the album because y'all get my point. I think Coi Leray's worst project is her Lemon Cars EP, but if you don't want to count EPs and you want to go off of mixtapes and albums because they have more than a few songs, her worst project gotta be Coi then. This girl needs to get in her bag because while she may have enjoyable songs here and there, when it comes to making a collective project, she has been slipping for the past 4 to 5 years.
Alrighty, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Most definitely, man. Amir said he was gonna do more, so I'm more interested. But as of right now, yeah. Out all of them, the Coi Leray, the Nicki Minaj, Lady Rage, I don't really agree with that one because, to be fair, she was in a different time period, so I kind of disagree with that one. But other than that, Cardi B, that mixtape definitely ass, but ran down on the bitch twice. And then the Tina Snow, I listened to it once. I never listened to it again. I've like I said, other than the big old freak, big booty, big old cheek, that's probably the only song I like off of there. Other than that, every song is either mid. Then that fucking Freak Nasty, nah. T Grizzly did a better job with that song. I'm telling y'all, bro. T Grizzly did a better job with that beat than Megan Thee Stallion did. I'm telling y'all. If you know the song, I forgot the name of the song, but if you know the song, let me know. But other than that, though, yeah, other than that, though, man, that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all the next one. Till then, deuces.